What's up and what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Duenkel here, Duenkel Productions, back with another video. I know you guys have been enjoying the top 5 rankings in the NFL, so we're bringing you guys another one of those videos. Tonight we're doing top 5 running backs in the NFL today. I want you guys to comment down below. Who you guys think are the top 5 running backs. I'm really interested to see how your list compares to mine, what similarities we have, what differences, all the above, all that stuff. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to leave a like. Also, if you're new, please, check us out, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got some cool content coming up for you guys. The Sunday shows are going to be back starting September 12th. That is a lot of people's favorite series on the channel. We'll also have some cool videos coming throughout the football season. Maybe some new series will be coming. Who knows? How you doing? Keep it moving. But let's get into it. Top 5 running backs in the NFL today. Let's start off with number 5. I think this is pretty simple. I'm going to say number 5 is Nick Chubb from the Cleveland Browns. I mean, when you talk about Nick Chubb, you talk about a guy that last season really came into his own as a player, had a great season. He's improved every single year he's been in the league. Really was one of the key reasons why that Browns offense took a major leap last year, along with Baker Mayfield and Jarvis Landry, and that offensive line too, which doesn't hurt. But I think Nick Chubb, when you talk about him and the way he can catch on the backfield, the way he can run people over, I mean, he is just a special talent. And he's honestly one of my favorite players to watch on Sundays. Always jumps off when you're watching film or watching the game on Sunday, Thursday, Monday, whatever day it is. Nick Chubb is always jumping off the screen at you. And like I said, man, was a big reason for the Browns' success last year. So that's why I have him at number 5. Now moving on to number 4, we have a man from the Minnesota Vikings, number 33, Mr. Dalvin Cook. Now, Dalvin Cook, man, I love watching Dalvin. As a Packer fan, I hate saying that, but I mean, he's a talented player. He always runs hard. He runs with a purpose, which is great to see. And I think Dalvin really, if he could stay healthy, I think he could jump into that top 3, maybe even number 1 conversation of running backs. Dealt with injuries last season, but still put up great numbers, had a great year, and is really the key to that Minnesota Vikings offense, along with Kirk Cousins, because so much of that offense is predicated on the play action game. And to get the play action game going, you have to get that running game going. So Dalvin Cook is a big key to the Vikings' success. I expect him to have a great season this year and really build off of his 2020 campaign. And I think if he can stay healthy, he has a chance to put himself and cement himself as a top 3 running back in this league. Now, a guy that I think is just a little bit better than him because of his catching ability, number 3, AK-41, or I think Alvin Kamara switches number to 6. I don't know. It's so hard to keep up with all these number changes going on in the NFL. But Alvin Kamara, 41 or 6 for the New Orleans Saints. I mean, Alvin Kamara, what he can do out the backfield, what he can do as a running back. And he's really going to be leaned on a lot early in the season as Drew Brees, who, was a Saints Hall of Fame quarterback, retired last season. So now you really say, okay, you kind of hand the keys over to Alvin Kamara, bringing in, obviously Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill will be the quarterback there. I think Alvin Kamara is going to have a great season. I think he's going to be a bell cow back in that offense, and I think he'll be doing great things on the passing game. I expect big things from AK this year. I think the Saints are going to be an interesting team. With Michael Thomas injury, I think that'll be really interesting to see how they really start the season. And also with a new quarterback and see how Sean Payton can adjust that. But Alvin Kamara is going to get the ball, he's going to get his touches, and he's going to play well. It's that simple. Alvin Kamara, one of my favorite players to watch. A lot of these running backs are actually great players to watch and fun players to watch. And I mean, Alvin Kamara, you saw last year, scored 6 touchdowns in one game on Christmas. I mean, this dude's unbelievable. He can make so many plays. And I think he's really going to have a great season this year, and he's going to need to for the Saints to have success this season and to make another playoff run or playoff push. And I'm not saying the Saints can't make a playoff run, but they're going to need the best out of AK. Moving on to number 2, we have a man from the NFC South again, and Mr. Christian McCaffrey. Now, Christian McCaffrey, man, this is a man that's been definitely played by the injury bug the last season. Didn't play a whole hell of a lot. Mike Davis filled in for him, played well, but Christian McCaffrey, I mean, when you talk about this guy, you talk about a man who is a freak of nature on the football field. Can run, is a very patient runner. Finds holes in the defense to be able to run through and make big plays. And also, this is another guy you talk about when you talk about that passing game. That passing game in Carolina can take off this season with Christian McCaffrey back. Obviously, you have DJ Moore and Rodney Anderson on the outside to complement him. And I'm really excited to see what Christian McCaffrey can do in this year 2 of this Matt Rule tenure or era, I should say. And I'm very excited to see what the Panthers do this season. I think they could be a playoff possibility depending on how things go. And then, I mean, you guys should know who number 1 is. I mean, this guy is clearly the best running back in football. I don't think there's even a debate about it. Mr. Derrick Henry, a man that stiff arms people, a man that runs over people. I mean, literally single-handedly ran over the Ravens in I believe it was the 2019 AFC divisional playoff game. Single-handedly stiff-armed a Buffalo Bills player 5 yards. I think it was Josh Norman. I mean, Derrick Henry, he runs with a purpose. He's the best running back in football without a doubt, and not many people like tackling him. You know what I mean? This dude has been big time. There's not much else you can say about it. I love Derrick Henry as a player because here's the thing: is he's so big, so physical, and I mean, if you're not careful, you're going to become a viral highlight of him stiff arming or trucking you, and it's unbelievable. It's absolutely amazing, and we just see Derrick Henry do this consistently year in and year out, and now. Obviously they have a great passing game out there in Tennessee with A.J. Brown, Julio Jones, and Ryan Tannehill. I think is starting to ascend in that Mike Vrabel era in Tennessee. Really excited to see what Derrick Henry can do this season, and look forward to watching him on Sundays. Stiff arm people, but that's the list. Top 5 running backs according to me. Let me know down below, guys, who you think are the top 5 running backs. My list is number 1, Derrick Henry. Number 2, Christian McCaffrey. Number 3, Alvin Kamara. Number 4, Mr. Dalvin Cook. And number 5, Nick Chubb. And I'll throw an honorable mention in there of Aaron Jones. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you guys haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification as well to get notified when we post videos, do live streams, all that good stuff. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed this one. And also comment down below what you guys want to see next time. And also, if you guys feel very strongly about a player, let us know. We'll get you on the podcast for an episode. It's always a good time, always fun. But thanks, guys. Have a great night. Keep making every moment matter.